Content warning. This is a horror game and not intended for all audience. Please visit our website if you need a specific list of content warnings. This also contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions causes motion sickness in players. If either of these effects cause health issues, you can disable them in game's preferences. Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamak. This is Let's Play Slay the Princess Pristine Cut Edition. In the last episode we did Princess and the Dragon, and there's actually a few things here and there. Now that we've done our proper run through, we can do some experimenting. You've been stripped away from yourself. Or stripped away from something that used to be you. Or stripped away from something that used to be important. At the very least you have been stripped away from something. It always hurts to forget at first, but then you forget the pain.
We were so close to leaving and now look at you. Look at me. Is this what you wanted?
Words come from both inside and outside of your head. Before you on the ground is a writhing mass of flesh and scales and feathers. Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you. So, you left with me? And it sounds like it's just the two of us now. I hope that means things are going to be better, even if we're still stuck. Maybe everything that was bad between us just came from them. I hope. Because I really wouldn't like to be stabbed a third time.
Gurgling liquid bubbles up from open packets in the disintegrating mass in front of you. It's trying to speak, but it no longer has the tissue that speech requires.
Wait. If we need to leave together to get out, this could still count. We have to try before your, body stops being alive.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. Deep breath, princess. Let's go.
You hurtle towards the cabin stairs, but time seems to slow down the closer you get. In a moment you're halfway there, in 2 moments you're halfway there again. Halving the distance until the upstairs feels almost within reach.
We're not gonna make it, are we? We're gonna be stuck again.
You are seated in a room that is empty. A chain digs into your wrist, binding one arm to the wall. It is quiet, and you are alone. This is what you deserve, this is what you deserve, this is what you deserve, this is what you... I get the feeling that this is narrator's influence.
Are you still there? Am I alone again?
What just happened?
I think you died, or the body on the floor died. Sorry. This is what happened to me last time.
If we're both here, then what happened to the others?
I don't know. I hope they're okay. Some of them, at least. I didn't like the one that kept bossing you around. And that quiet one kinda gave me the creeps. I liked that last one, though. He was nice. I hope he's okay.
How are we supposed to get out of here?
I wish I knew, but I think we're probably stuck here until something happens.
Are we still a ghost? Your gaze turns to your hands, solid, then translucent, then solid again.
Maybe? It's like, sometimes we are and sometimes we aren't. Like, we're something in between ghost and not ghost.
Wait. Time passes, you are still here.
Waiting has always worked for me before, but nothing's still happening. Maybe we just have to wait some more.
What are we supposed to do, just wait here for something to happen?
Well, that's what I've always done.
There has to be something other to do other than wait.
I already told you I don't have any ideas. I did tell you that, right? Sorry if I didn't.
There has to be something for us to do other than wait.
You're kind of a broken record right now. Are you okay?
There has to be something.
Maybe if I stop answering you, you'll say something else.
There has to be something to do other than wait. You don't have to keep picking the same option, you know that, right? Now that I think about it, both times I've been here, nothing happened until after I saw a title card. We haven't seen a title card yet.
You've gotten title cards? What did they say?
The first one I said was Chapter 1, Hero and the Princess. After we both died, I got Chapter 2, The Spectre.
Well, the first one is sweet.
I'm still a hero. I've been trying to save the world. You know, a villain to one person might be a hero to others.
Well, maybe you're just misguided. And the story's not over yet. We might still find a happy ending. But I think it's time we start a new chapter. How about... Chapter 3, The Princess and the Dragon.
Wait, am I a dragon? Hell yeah!
Does being called a dragon make you happy? You're kind of scary looking, like, really scary looking.
The click of a latch and creaking hinges, muffled. Something is here.
I guess you made it back here.
Your gaze turns back to your hands. They flicker once again.
We're still all wrong. It's like you don't really know what we're supposed to be.
A thump on the floorboards above, then another. The scraping of metal against the surface, the flickering in your body stops. You are solid.
I know that sound. That's the knife. I guess it's hard to do anything without it.
Points to how they use an entirely different art style here to indicate that yes, something is very different this time. Creaking hinges once again, but this time clear, closer. Hello? You say nothing.
Are you trying to say something out loud? I don't think you can do that while you're in here with me.
Movement on the stairs.
Thump, thump, thump.
And then a figure emerges, shrouded in feathered darkness, the world trailing behind it. Its shining blade gleaming against the wooden walls, it stares at you with wild, hollow eyes. What the hell am I?
You're... you? You...
Tell them I'm in here?
Okay, let's see what happens. I'm not alone here this time. Part of you stayed with me when we split apart.
The head on the figure cocks to the side. Is it inquisitive? Suspicious? Hostile? Its motions are unreadable.
You don't want to hurt that part of you, do you?
The silence holds. Why am I being so quiet? Is it because I'm not there?
No, I don't think so. You've always been a little quiet. I can't hear what's going on in there anymore now that I'm back in my own body. Do you want to share your thoughts? It'd only be polite, really.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
He raises the blade above his head, dangling it by the handle in front of his eyes.
But I think we hold the power right now. But she knows about the Decider being gone. That would be a weird bluff to come up with if it weren't true. Look, I love that you're trying to contribute, but I think we need to take a little sidebar. But I don't want to do it. I'm so sorry. This will just be a moment.
Silence as the mind in front of you falls back into itself.
Well, okay. I guess we wait for an answer.
It's rude, though.
Yeah, but I guess there isn't much we can do about it.
And so you wait.
My apologies. They're really being quite dull in here.
And wait.
We're not being dull, we're strategizing. Now, if you would all just bear with me.
I wonder what it would be like to tell her to be assertive. Yeah, we'll stick with this for now. And wait!
And decision made.
I hope it's a good one.
Good for us, not for you. But we get to take out 2 birds with 1 stone. From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word? Fleshy? Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be easy.
And are you doing this?
Oh, I most definitely am.
You feel small as the monster in front of you attacks, blade raised and wings spreading.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this. Now, we voted. It was not a majority decision, but we did have a plurality. He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's not one of us. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves to say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough chatter.
Oh, so you finally decided to do something, have you?
Silence for just a moment as cold eyes regard you. Then silence still as soft eyes hesitate. You can feel the sharp sting of cold metal sliding deep into your chest, but you can feel something else too. Fear as your legs wobble, and then as
Princess collapses against the wall. See? That was easy.
It was too easy. It felt bad.
Don't feel bad. Life is all about taking the easy wins. You don't think the people at the top got there because they worked for it, do you? I mean, of course they did. Hard work is important.
Yeah, hard work often goes unappreciated. Why bother?
Yeah, screw hard work. I guarantee you that anyone who's anyone has done nothing but take shortcuts.
Am I supposed to find that impressive?
Of course you are. I got us here, didn't I? Yes, everyone's very impressed with your accomplishments. But in case you hadn't noticed, she isn't dead yet. So how about you finish this before you start celebrating yourself?
What are you waiting for? You won, didn't you? Not that it's hard executing a helpless captive.
oh hey, I'm back in my body.
Oh, you're different. You're back, just as I intended. I was never cut out for leadership, really.
You're right. It's quiet again. Are you still going to kill me?
Ooh, should we? It would be so easy. Absolutely. Nothing of substance has changed. She remains a threat to the entire world.
I'm obviously not going to kill you.
Then the only thing left to do is cut me out of here. You should give the knife to me, though. What if you using it kicks you out of your body again?
Okay, listen. I know you're in charge again, but this is obviously a trick. We can't trust her. We literally just stabbed her. Someone's gonna have to take a leap of faith eventually.
Give her the blade.
You hand the blade to the princess, who gingerly cuts herself free from her bindings. You maniac. And then what happens? Then, as her chains clatter to the floor, she turns her back on you.
So yeah, I
Throws
just
the
wanted
blade
to
through
see
the
what
basement window,
the
never to be seen
opportunist
again.
would have
No,
to
no,
say.
No. You need the blade to deal with her.
But we have this.
The blade is your implement.
It feels like no one's been like a...
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Check out the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope that there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Into the basement. So, there's no variable voices to this. Originally it was going to be that if you slayed yourself while up in the upper room, so if you leave the knife behind, that would give you contrarian in your body instead of opportunist. And while I would like to see what they do, I don't actually know. Like, I just looked things up now that I've seen all the routes that all the chapters in the game, so I feel better about looking things up, and apparently, yeah. I don't know why they changed it, but I guess on one hand, while I'd like to have seen it, on the other hand...
Nobody's here. Naturally.
On the other hand, I feel like he wouldn't be as actively stab happy as Opportunist would be.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure.
Like, how's narrator going to get him to do what he wants? Contrarian's thing is that he does exactly what the narrator doesn't want.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead.
It's just like I told you.
Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head.
What is this ghost chain
this isn't
connected
right. What's
to?
going on here? Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Now, we can't change how the voices are set up, but we can change the princess herself based on one specific decision.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to. Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts?
She might be making it hard for us to kill her body, but those bones look very, very real. Maybe breaking them breaks her. Or maybe burying them would put her to rest. Don't take any piece of her outside of this cabin. Maybe you should stop looking for loopholes and try harder to actually slay her. But we are trying.
I died too. I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, Killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are. I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here. But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you owe me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now, isn't that an interesting thought?
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Sounds great. Do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Thanks for the body, killer.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Get up. You've still got a job to do.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor? Are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
Yeah? Go on. Finish the thought. What are you?
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
Do you have to deal with this annoying bickering all the time?
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
As you can see, trying to strike her down immediately did actually change her attitude a bit, which means that when we stab ourselves, it'll change our attitude again.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Hopefully they'll all go away once we leave this place. I don't know how you can tolerate all of this noise.
No, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
So you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there, like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Obviously she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Actually, it does make sense because the first time we encounter this princess, and I mean on this route, not on this entire run, we don't stop to talk, so we never got a chance to give her a personality. Choosing to use the knife on her ghost or not is basically the equivalent of choosing whether to bring the knife to that first encounter or not.
Oh, shut up. Stop trying to manipulate everyone. Or don't, actually. It doesn't really matter. Because you won't be around to do this for much longer.
This is infuriating. Just Whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Can't think straight, there's so much noise.
Then don't think. Just move.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
I guess we'll just have to see what happens when we leave. But if I'm stuck in here, I'll be making some renovations. It's too crowded.
Slay the princess.
Isn't that an interesting idea?
I hadn't even considered it as an option. Slaying her would slay you. Are you sure you're willing to do that?
We need to do it before she gets a chance to intervene.
Of course we're sure. The decision has already been made. All right then. Better this than ferrying her out of here.
What do you think you're doing?
Hear that? She's scared. No point wasting more time.
Do it. You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into your guts. Pain spreads quickly through your torso as you attempt to turn its edge up towards your heart. The princess, her spirit bound to your prison of flesh as she had once been bound to the basement's prison of stone, cries out in agony as you slice through organ and muscle.
No!
Your skin roils and bucks as she violently pushes against it from the inside. Bits of her seep through, white and glowing with ethereal light, but still the walls of your prison hold.
Who do you think you are, trying to take me out with you? Well, I'll show you. I can do worse than that little knife. It's not you taking me out. It's me taking you out. I'll tear this body to shreds.
Wouldn't that be interesting? I'd like to see you try. But I think this is the end for all of us.
I said I'm leaving, you cold little freak.
You feel a violent tear, like the shape that you thought was you was never really a single shape to begin with. Something in this space you occupy has decided to leave. It has brought you with it. You have been stripped away from yourself, or stripped away from something that used to be you, or stripped away from something that used to be important. At the very least, you have been stripped away from something. It always hurts to forget at first, but then you forget the pain.
Do you think we're done, you self-destructive murderer?
The words come from both inside and outside of your head. Before you on the ground is a writhing mass of flesh and scales and feathers. Is that me? Is that what I look like? This isn't what I wanted to do.
Oh, you're here too. Well, we all have to face consequences for our actions, unintended or not. Sometimes we even face consequences for doing nothing at all. Like me, when you came downstairs and stabbed me in the heart. What had I done to deserve that? Then you went and stabbed yourself in the heart just to spite me. I should have seen that one coming, really.
Whoops. Autosave to the rescue.
Oh, you're here too. Like me, when you came downstairs and stabbed me in the heart. What had I done to deserve that? Then you went and stabbed yourself in the heart just to spite me. I should have seen that one coming, really, but hey, now we're here, stuck together. That's consequences for you. I'm willing to pretend that you didn't just stab yourself to spite me, but don't think I've forgotten a thing. This is an alliance of convenience.
Gurgling liquid bubbles up from open pockets and disintegrating mass in front of you. It's trying to speak, but it no longer has the tissue that speech requires.
Wait, maybe this still counts as leaving together. Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
Sorry I stabbed us.
At least you're paying the price now, but how about we not waste time talking about what...
You are seated in a room that is empty. A chain digs into your wrist, binding one arm to the wall. It's quiet. And you are alone. This is what you deserve. Let's go.
I don't need your permission.
You hurtle towards the cabin stairs, but time seems to slow down the closer you get. You're halfway there, then you're halfway there again, halving the distance. Upstairs, almost in reach.
Come on, we're so close.
You are seated in a room that is empty. A chain digs into your wrist, binding one arm to the wall. It's quiet, you are alone, this is what you deserve.
Well, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Well, that's something. I guess we're really stuck together then.
You're different. Your whole mood is different.
We're both stuck here, and everything started over. How about we both just try and make the best of it, okay? Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that just feels right. It's hard to stay mad at you like this.
I tried to kill you, though. I tried to kill you again.
You really want me to be mad at you, don't you? Too bad, I guess. For both of us.
Are we still a ghost? Your gaze turns to your hands, solid, translucent, solid again.
Huh. I don't know. It's like we're one and then the other. Make up your mind already, body, will you?
Sorry about the stabbing.
Well, I guess you're paying the price for it, aren't you? Let's just call it even for now.
How are we supposed to get out of here?
Are you seriously asking me that? I've been stuck here for as long as you've known me. I don't think the two of us would be here right now if I knew how to leave.
If we're both here, then what happened to the others?
There's 4 walls around us and a chain around my wrist. How am I supposed to know about anything that isn't right in front of me? Maybe they're gone. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And if nobody comes by, well, I guess we'll be waiting a long, long time.
What are we supposed to do? Wait for something to happen?
You have any better ideas?
There has to be something to do other than wait.
You already said that.
There has to be something other for us to do other than wait.
Oh, no, please don't make us loop on this.
I will do it.
I'm just gonna stop talking until you fix whatever this is.
What happened to us? What happened to everything?
You died, probably. And we're back where I started.
Time passes, you are still here.
Huh. Did the rest of you get lost?
Now that I think about it, both times I've been here, nothing happened until after I saw a title card. We haven't seen a title card yet.
A title card? What on earth are you talking about?
The first one I got said Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Then after that I got Chapter... Actually, this is stupid, you're gonna laugh at me.
Whether I laugh at you depends on the title. I'm not going to make any promises I can't keep. I don't lie.
First one I got said Chapter 1, Hero and the Princess. After we both died, I got Chapter 2, The Spectre.
Some hero you turned out to be.
Get your laughs out.
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at... I was laughing at the whole situation. But really, it's like our lives are some cruel little play for someone else's entertainment.
Accurate.
I'm sorry, okay? Chapter 3. The Princess and the Dragon.
The Princess and the Dragon? I thought it was maybe some sort of bird.
I like to think of you as a dragon. It's close enough.
The click of a latch, creaking of hinges, muffled, something is here.
I think that's... you.
Your gaze turns back to your hands. They flicker once again.
We're still a mess. It's like you don't really know what we are.
A thump on the floorboards above. Then another. The scraping of metal against the surface. The flickering in your body stops. You are solid.
So, you took the knife. Of course you did.
Creaking hinges once again, but this time clear. Closer. Hey, listen to me. I got stuck in the princess's head. You've got to get me out of here. You say nothing.
I'm the one in control here. You don't get to put words in my mouth. Especially not words like those. We're stuck together. You'd better get used to that idea.
We're basically the equivalent of a voice to the princess right now. Movement on the stairs.
You're always so loud on the way down.
Then a figure emerges, shrouded in a feathered darkness, the world trailing behind it, its shining blade gleaming against the wooden walls. It stares at you with wild, hollow eyes. What the hell am I?
The dragon, obviously.
What do you want to do?
Let's see. You're missing something important, aren't you?
The head on the figure cocks to the side. Is it inquisitive, suspicious, hostile? Its emotions are unreadable.
I know, because I have it right here.
The silence holds. Am I arguing with myself in there? Has that always happened in real time?
So that's what's going on with all that silent staring. Hey, I'm talking to you. It's rude to have a conversation in front of other people without letting them in on it.
This is probably one of the few princesses that actually knows that we have multiple personalities in our head. Off the top of my head, I think Tower would know, because she's able to read minds. Maybe Wraith. And then there's Spectre, and this is a spin-off of a Spectre. But also, I think Wraith, once she gets in there, she'd know, even if she comes from Nightmare.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
He raises the blade above his head, dangling it by the handle in front of his eyes.
But I think we hold the power right now. But she knows about the Decider being gone. That would be a weird bluff to come up with if it weren't true.
So yeah, in Memories for Princess and the Dragon, reveal your identity to some old friends. A rash enough host might do this for you, so there are actually quite a few pages we haven't picked up yet. We're not doing this. What once was one, then was two, then was one again. Welcome back! I'm so disappointed in you. Fail to tame a harsh companion. Attempt to free a gentle companion on your own. Leave with a harsh companion. Leave with a gentle companion. Oh, and... Whoops.
Look, I love that you're trying to contribute, but I think we need to take a little sidebar.
Actually... Empathetic heart held in stencil. So there's two varieties of heart that we can have at the end, I think it depends on whose body we're in when we walk out of here.
But I don't want to do it. I'm so sorry. This will just be a moment.
Silence as the mind in front of you falls back into itself.
Unbelievable.
Right, how rude.
Yeah, this isn't over yet. 1 second. Hey, I'm talking to you?
My apologies. They're really being quite dull in here.
More silence.
I think they want to kill you. At least the new one does. He's very, very passionate about it.
Well, he can try if he wants, but I'm not so sure you all have it in you. Not without your missing piece.
Nah, but that just makes it two birds with one stone, doesn't it? How tempting. From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word?
Fleshy.
Yes, exactly. That's precisely the word I was looking for. You're fleshy now. No more of that incorporeality. Trust me, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think it would be easy.
Bring it then. But you caught me off guard the first time. It's not going to happen again.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. We only get to Spectre by rushing her down before she has a chance to respond.
Well, what can I say? I'd back off if I wasn't already overcommitted, so I guess I'll just have to pretend that you're bluffing. Which you maybe, probably are.
Having second thoughts?
Shut up.
You can feel yourself shrink and then grow. Facilitating between small and large, weak and powerful as the thing in front of you attacks. Blade raised, wings spreading.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not all on board with this. Now, we voted. It was not a majority decision. But we did have a plurality. He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's not one of us.
Technically, we proved in Spectre that he's not one of us.
He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves a say. Besides, you'll all thank us when this is finally over and we are officially on top. But enough.
Oh, so you finally decided to do something, have you?
I don't think that was new. Silence for just a moment as cold eyes regard you. Then silence still as soft eyes hesitate. But the hesitation doesn't last. You feel the sharp sting of cold metal sliding deep into your chest, but you feel something else too. Rage, flowing from your heart and balling up into closed fists. You throw them at the thing's face and
You can feel bone crack as her fist collides with your jaw, and then a thud as you tumble across the room.
You are such a disappointment.
I'd like to see you do better. The princess rips the blade from her chest and, fury in her eyes, cuts herself loose from her bindings.
yeah, I think this was the hand that I was talking about in the other episode. Wait, I'm back in my body. You switched to you getting stabbed, switch me back.
Oh, you're different. You're back, just as I intended. I was never cut out for leadership, really.
Then I just have to make this next one count.
As she closes the distance, she raises the blade to strike and kills us. Well, she certainly stabs you, and it certainly hurts. But the knife doesn't leave your body. As you grab her wrists, she drives the weapon deeper and deeper into your chest. Your knees buckle from the pain, and as she forcefully pushes you to the ground,
You are torn between two places.
I'm taking you back.
You are power and you are weakness. You are hope and you are despair. You are acceptance and you are rejection. You are the canvas and you are the painter. You are the victim and you are the victimizer. You are life and you are death. The hero and the princess and the dragon.
don't let us die here.
You slam the door in your own face.
Don't let everything die here. You have to end this.
His words are empty. Hollow echoes, the ravings of a ghost.
Please.
He is already gone. The threads all tie themselves together in a loop that does not end. Oh! I haven't been paying attention
Does
to the...
this mean we're together?
That's a very interesting cursor, isn't it? You look at your hands, tattered and stained in memories.
Maybe. Why were we fighting each other?
You started it.
We needed something to do.
I guess we did.
To new beginnings!
Do you feel cold?
Your peace does not last, nor can it ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Let's... Okay. Quick save. I'm back in here, but you should do it. Kill me, end this, and save yourself.
Oh, you're different. You're back, just as I intended. I was never cut out for leadership, really. The princess's hand trembles as she charges at you, but charge she does. I'm not sure kill me counts as good leadership. It's certainly decisive. I just love that about this guy. Much better than the choices I would make.
Oh, wow. You actually managed to say something I agreed with.
As she closes the distance, she raises the blade to strike and... kills us. Lets it fall to her side. She doesn't make eye contact as she speaks.
Welcome back. Life is all about taking the easy ones, isn't it?
I almost killed you there.
And then she looks up at you with fierceness in her gaze.
This had better not be a trick. And you're not getting this back.
She turns her back on you and hurls the blade through the basement window, never to be seen again. No, 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 no! You need the blade to deal with her.
Then I guess we won't be doing your dirty work.
Yeah.
You have no idea how good it felt to get rid of that thing.
We need to introduce you to the Contrarian. Now what?
We leave, obviously. There's nothing left for either of us here.
The princess reaches forward and clasps a remaining hand in yours. Ugh. Yeah? And what does it feel like? Is it nice? Why do you want to know? You can tell a lot of things about someone from their handshake. I want to know more about the person we decided unanimously to throw our lot in with.
It's going to be a very long episode, but we did get to see new stuff, and this might be our last before the true finale, so let's do it.
Whatever. It's rough, but still tender. And the hand of someone who's suffered, but hasn't forgotten what it's like to have a heart. That'll do.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Hand in hand, you and the princess leave the basement together. Welcome back, by the way.
Yes, we all missed you so very much.
I missed you the most. You weren't even here until he was gone. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If you step through that door, you're damning every single person alive. You do realise that, yes? Who cares?
In case you hadn't noticed, I lost a hand down there. Would you mind?
Step into your freedom.
You twist the doorknob in your hand and step forward into the world you've damned. You and the princess fall to the ground, exhausted. I hope this all comes back to bite you, do you hear? I hope you're forced to feel the weight of all the regret there's ever been.
Until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around. We're going to jump between all these saves a little bit, because it'll be an easy way to get the memories. Because this is actually the end of a run, so we won't be able to check out the spaces between. But by getting to the end, they actually give us they'll give us these pages as long as we take the right ones through. So yeah, anyway, until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around. Actually no, let's not look at his ugly mug, let's look at the princess.